Hey guys, Jeremiah Allen here, and we're about to do a board setup. I have a old Kryptonics deck that is only used to cruise around on, and I wouldn't mind to put it back together. Yeah, it got chipped up pretty bad. It's been sitting for a while, and I just recently fixed the trucks that these guys use, and we're just going to set the board up, and hopefully it'll work out pretty good. I don't know exactly how to use the extensions, but I know I have some of the old extensions from my old Iron Man Walmart board. And yeah, I snapped the Walmart board. Shoot. Look, there's still some plastic on here. Screw you, Walmart. I'm using actually one of the trucks from that board to hold my camera as I record this. So let's do this. So usually when I watch Ninja Lifestyle, he has a topic to talk about why he's doing all of this. And I decided, since he's like one of my favorite YouTubers, skate-wise, why not listen to what he does. Let's do what he does. And just be awesome like him. So yeah, let me get these extensions and all that. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to take all the nuts off of these. Alright, so yeah, the topic I'm going to choose to rant about is going to be the topic of, let's see, let's talk about these skaters that, now let's talk about security guards taking boards. That's something that bothers me, when a security guard threatens to take a person's board. Everyone's like, well, that's not really a big deal. To a skater, that is. You're taking a lot from him. Because usually, a non-Walmart board actually costs money. Yeah, I know that's hard to believe, but it does. They get up pretty high, especially if you get it from a skate shop. I've seen boards go up as high as $200 before. Like really good boards that are like really nice, and yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, and I would not appreciate them taking my board. That's literally one of the meanest things you can do to a skater, because our board is our everything. So yeah, please don't take our boards. That's literally, like, I can see in some ways when skaters aren't listening, you want to take our boards, but on the other hand, it's like a lot of these guys don't even do that. And yeah, I can see in some ways in the security guard's eyes that, yeah, that's pretty annoying when they won't listen, but boards do cost money, and that's why I've always said if a security guard was ever to try and take my board, I'd ask for my money. Because boards cost money. A lot of money. Yeah. I'll just start doing that. Yeah. Setting up a board's hard sometimes, you know. But yeah, it's like, why would you take a person's board? That's so mean. And it's like, especially for these kids that couldn't afford another one, and they got theirs like as a gift. I just think that's like not cool. I really do. I think that's just not cool at all. That a guard thinks they're gonna do that. Because that does affect a lot of skaters. Like, really, it does. Like, shit, there's this one cop I saw, and he rides a freaking skateboard. I thought that was pretty cool. And it was like, he probably would know what it's like if someone tried to take his board. That wouldn't be cool, you know? And, I haven't saw the dude in person, but I saw him on YouTube, and he was over here, and he was like, yeah, I really like riding my board. And, you know, they say, you know, if you have fun at work, you never, work a day of your life. Well, this guy really just wanted to, make that expression come true, and he did. Setting up this longboard is a whole lot harder than I thought it would be. You know, YouTubers make this look so easy. But they usually use a skate tool anyways. I'm using just regular old tools. I feel like I did not use this extension. I'm going to have to use the other extension now. See if we can get this one. You want to make sure these guys are on tight. Make sure that your trucks won't come off. That has to suck. You know, you're freaking just riding, trucks come off. That'd be my luck. But yeah, it's like, I don't see where this whole entire taking my board thing would be right anyways. So I'm just like, don't do that, because I spend money, you spend money. You know how things can get expensive, and you sure don't want to pay for me a new skateboard now, do you? Like, so just worry about your own stuff. Just ban me from the place. I'd rather be banned than have someone take my skateboard, you know? It's like, I just don't see how that would be right in my mind. Be like, you can take anything from me. You really could take literally anything from me, but my skateboard. Because skateboards are just so expensive. It's like, you can literally take anything but my board, and I will be fine. Literally anything but my board. Because it's like, anything but my board, just mostly because boards get expensive. Very expensive. And I just don't think it's right that these guys have the right to take a skater's board. It's just not right to me. Like, in some ways, I could get, you know, you're getting frustrated at a skater that's not listening. But you shouldn't have the right to take his board. That's just my opinion. I mean, I can see, as I said, I can see in some ways where it gets annoying, but you just shouldn't have the right to take a skater's board. You really shouldn't. I think it's wrong. I really do. Because as I said, I can see where it gets frustrating, being a cop and all that. Yeah, that's a hard job. But also, skaters can be at fault for them losing their boards, because there's a lot of skaters that just don't obey rules. And it's like, you guys could avoid it if you guys follow rules, and cops could be nice and not take away our boards and just ban us and tell us to get the heck out, you know? And it's like, maybe if they come back after they've been told they're banned, yeah, I could see you taking the board, or at least, like, taking it out of their hands until they leave the property. But otherwise, I just don't think it's right. Because I know how it feels to, you know, not be with a board. Like, I've never had my board taken away, but I sure know what it's like not to have a board, and it's really boring. So those are on good. Now, time for my least favorite part, is putting on the other trucks. And we'll be back because I gotta go get some more screws. Alright, so we got this truck on. And yeah, I was right, that works out a whole lot better. So yeah, we might have to adjust the other truck off camera, but we won't. do that on camera. But yeah, I just think it's wrong for someone to take a board. Different subject now. I'm trying to think of another good subject to talk about to you guys. Let's talk about big name brands. There's not only one type of deck out there. I know, like, in YouTube land, a lot of skaters skate Revive decks, and I don't blame them, because those are, a high name deck that are very expensive. Trust me, I would love to own a Revive deck, but there is other good decks out there, like, Habitat boards are awesome, mostly because I own one. Yeah, I wish Habitat, if you're watching, sponsor me, please, because I really would love to get free decks. That'd just be awesome. Nah, but there's also, like, boards like Cake Muscle, for Ninja Lifestyle. He has his whole entire brand, which I think that dude's just freaking awesome, and I love watching him, and I'll get that later, because I'm lazy. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys go check out Ninja Lifestyle. He's a funny dude, and he more just jokes around when he skates. He just likes to have fun. And he was talking about when you break a deck. He gets mad sometimes, and he's broken a deck on camera. And when he was setting up his new deck, and a bunch of people, he was getting mad too on camera. He was like, so many people got so upset, so this is why I ain't picking a topic of one of y'all's. I'm going to have my own topic of the day. And he was talking about how so many people are like, well, you could have gave that deck away. And he's like, I pay good money for my decks. And a lot of y'all freak out if I break my own deck. And he was like, am I supposed to think every time before I go to snap a deck, or every time before I know my deck's about to be done for, should I think, hey, I could give this away, have to pay for shipping for the other kid who was winning this board for free? I should have to think about that kid, because I know I paid my own hard-earned money to get this deck, but, it just definitely... It's more kind of me to think about someone else. He was very upset about that, because it's like so many people give him grief, and I can understand where he's coming from, because it's like, every time you break a deck, you're not, you're not going to really care, and it's like, there's people like Andy Shock who do give away decks every once in a while, that are new, but that's just because, he's being generous. Ninja Lifestyle is like, it's my deck, and even if they got it, they'd have better luck if they just worked their butts off getting a new deck, It's like, I just think it's bullcrap that people gave him crap for that, But that's just my opinion. Really is just my opinion. That I think it's bullcrap that so many people gave him crap about the whole thing. So a lot of people are probably like, where are you at, Jeremiah? I am in my shed, setting up a longboard. Because that's just what I do, right? It's what every skater does, right? Just what everyone does. When they're having those good old days, setting up their deck. I'm really struggling to set up this deck, but we're almost done. And Jeremiah's going to be very happy, because he has a deck, a longboard again to go ride around on. Almost done, guys. So yeah, I just think, yeah, someone else could probably use it. Yeah, that's true. But also, he's paid good money to have his board. Just like how I paid good money for my boards and all that. I don't think it's anything to give someone grief over. So yep, this is the deck. Yeah. I have it back now. And now I can go cruise around on it. So yeah. Y'all want a deck so bad. Here's a Kryptonics deck. No, I don't give away decks because I'm poor. But yeah, this was my old Iron Man board. I snapped it, ollieing on it. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a great day, and goodbye.